did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
To make chicken pot pie. Is that it?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I think that's right.
How about a macro-friendly chicken pot pie?
A macro-friendly chicken pot pie. And that's what we're going to talk with you about today. So welcome to Anderson Macro Machines. Here's what we're talking about. So we are going to show you some high-protein dinner meals, under an hour to cook it, and low-skill cooking. Even I can make this, so you can too. So we have our Kodiak cakes superfoods.
And you can use any type of Kodiak cakes, but this is the one that we have been using recently for more micronutrients.
And for fall, you could also use the pumpkin flavor if you want a little spice. We have peas. We have some other vegetables.
Where are these from?
Trader Joe's.
Yes.
Trader Joe's.
So it's the organic foursome and the organic peas.
Chicken.
And what kind of chicken?
White chicken.
So this is pre-pulled rotisserie chicken from Costco. Oh my gosh.
White meat.
You love meat.
Cream of mushroom soup. This is 98% fat-free. If you get lower fat, then, I don't know, you could eat more potato chips.
Jeez Louise.
Okay. Cream of celery, and also to note that there's cream of everything.
There really is.
Like cream of shrimp, which I wouldn't suggest in this recipe, but there's, so if you wanted a cream of something, you could probably get it. Ranch, which is always my favorite, oregano, Italian, and some canola oil.
Yeah.
So this is everything that you need to make our chicken pie pots, or chicken pot pie, chicken pot pie.
Okay, so as soon as we get all of our ingredients, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to turn on the oven, and we are going to preheat it at 350 degrees, and then as that's heating, we're going to start working on what's going on with inside the pan. So you're going to get, if you are making it for two, I highly recommend two 9x13 pans, or else if you are making this for yourself, just cut everything in half. So we're going to get the bag of peas, and we're going to evenly distribute it a bit, and
Pro tip, wash your hands first.
and then we're going to get the organic foursome, and we are also going to evenly distribute that. Oh, and that's after you've sprayed the pan with some type of cooking spray. So we're going to go ahead and evenly distribute those, and then I'll show you the next step.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, so after we've got all the veggies down, then what I'm doing now is taking some of that Costco rotisserie chicken, and I am just pulling it apart to put out evenly throughout. Each pan for this recipe has 2 pounds of this rotisserie chicken, and it's really nice if you're in a rush because it's already cooked. And you could buy the rotisserie chicken that isn't already pulled, but if you're in a pinch and just need to get through it, you can buy that's already cooked, or that's already pulled. So it's just one less step for you to be able to worry about. So we're gonna get this 2 pounds that's right here, and we're gonna just break it up a little bit more, shred it a little bit more, and we're gonna do it on both pans. So in total for 2 people, it's gonna be 4 pounds of chicken, or like I said, if it's just one of you, 2 pounds of rotisserie chicken.
Pull it apart, toss it in.
That's not quite.
Georgie bug, you want some chicken? You want some chicken? One can cream of mushroom into the chicken pot pie. And you're just gonna dump it over the mixture of chicken and veggies. And then once that's on there, then you take a spatula and then you just rub it on like it's icing on a cake.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. So, and then as soon as you're done spreading the cream of whatever you choose, whatever your choice is, then you're just gonna lightly dust each of the pans with some dry ranch, which you can buy in this big kind of like industrial size, or the packets. And then some Italian seasoning. I like to lightly dust it, and some oregano. So just enough to be able to, once again, just cover the entire pan, give it a little bit more of a taste. Just some other seasonings to be able to work in. And that's just one more thing to be able to add in a little bit more flavor. All right, so the last part is mixing up some Kodiak cakes. And one of my favorite things to do is mix it and then let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and look how much it raised. And this is just 2 cups. So it raised pretty substantially. And then we're just going to lightly pour it over each of the pans. And you see how much it raised. It's just like, it gives it a little bit more of a texture, which is one of my favorite ways to actually make the pancakes too. So we're gonna try to do this pretty evenly between the two, just to cover it all. And like Laura said, you can use any type of Kodiak cakes. We are right now really into the superfoods, but they do have a gluten-free. You can use the buttermilk. There are so many different options that you can use. And this part, and then you just spread it over and evenly distribute as your crust.
So the last and final step of this process is my favorite, and this is where you get to lick the spoon and eat the batter.
It's not the last process. You have to put it in the oven.
So good.
All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and put it in the oven, and I'm gonna put both in there, and we're gonna cook it for about 30 to 40 minutes at 350 degrees. I just like to check in on it every once in a while just to see until the top is a little bit more of a golden brown, and then just to be able to touch it just a little bit to see if it has the right consistency. So we're gonna set this for 30 minutes and then we'll check on it then.
Out.
Okay, so one of the pans took about 30 minutes, the other one took about 40 minutes, no big surprise, but the clock is at 2:10. We started at 1:10, so we have meals, at least dinners, for the entire week. So we have 2 9x13 pans, and then what I like to do is cut it up into 6 equal portions, and we're all set to go. It's delicious, golden brown. Once it cools down, what I'm gonna do is just put some tin foil over it and then put it in the fridge, and we're set for the entire week. So enjoy this delicious chicken pot pie for your meals this week, and let us know what you think, and I'll put the macros in at the end of this video and also in the comments.
Golden brown for Chicken Town.
See ya.
Bye.